There's just something about my dumb fucking face. I was like, hey, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Justin wants this. This is incredibly stupid. Justin needs to know.
Have we ever every show like one ever before? There's something new that you're bitching about.
It's bad.
That we can't talk about.
It's not, yeah, I know. It's I shouldn't be starting shows like this. No, things are great.
It's a tease with
not
no
even,
payoff.
Not even
no
on the
payoff.
bonus.
No, it's a no tease payoff.
No,
You know,
we can't.
I will
no
say
payoff
this.
tease. I can't speak.
While this show goes on,
Mhm.
Mario is going to come home.
Shit.
Okay, on a level of 1 to 10, how much have you fucked Mario here? Justin?
On a okay. Before we say why,
Mhm.
on a level of 1 to 10, 1 easy like Sunday morning, 10 he comes down here and swings on you.
Yeah. He's
How
not gonna,
mad's he going to be?
He's not going to throw me, but
I know,
Seven.
that's the 10.
it is a 7. It is a 7.
Mhm.
Here's why. Because when he comes home, he might have gone out to eat. He might have gone to work out. But when he comes home before 8, whatever, he's
Yeah.
going to be ready. He's going to be done for the day. He's been gone since 7 a.m.
What if he has to fucking piss or shit really bad?
He can't. He's not going to be able to. Here's what happened. I didn't shovel my driveway at all. The mids did.
We believe you.
The
No shit.
The midshipman shoveled half of the driveway, so Mario's half of the driveway would be clean. They didn't shovel the other half. We had to get them back to the Naval Academy. Of course, Mario drove because my car can't make it in the snow. So half of it, and that's where Mario's been
What
parking.
the fuck do you do?
Good point. So, well, we'll get there.
Plenty.
These guys came here to do the show. They're now occupying both the entire left side. There's no place for Mario to park.
No.
Yeah.
And so when he gets here, he's not going to be allowed to come home.
Joe told Justin and I to make it so we can go 3 deep. This is what you said to us, Joe. Hey, take your car, somehow Ant-Man it so it's 1/3 of the size, and then slide it in there.
Do you mind parking in the quantum realm?
I thought you all drove Mini Cooper.
Yes. I have a rental SUV that's twice the size of my own
the
car.
Quantum Realm show title.
So here's the other thing. So
I don't know
that's
how
the
to spell
front.
this.
As you know from walking up the walkway isn't.
We're gonna get a photo of this.
The driveway is dicey. So the out back, it's a solid sheet of ice all on my deck, and
God, it's bad.
And it's a solid sheet of every step is filled with ice. Well, the dogs have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oscar can't make it down those stairs.
So
let me tell you what I did.
Oh no.
Okay.
Are we done with the Mario thing? Because I feel like
okay, sure, we can go. We can do
but
that.
we're missing the other thing. You're not warning him.
He doesn't know that
You
he's
could have
coming
texted
home.
him and said, "Hey, I'm just letting you know."
No, it's
so
too
maybe
late now.
if there's a
You're
night,
right.
It's too late.
if maybe
now.
there's a night to go to the grocery store or stay at the bar
Let
or wherever
this
you're
play
at,
out.
or
all right, I
bang
will.
that
Oh,
chick.
He's gonna be so
I
mad.
just to see how pissed he gets.
He's gonna be so mad.
And when he gets home during this, I'm gonna be like, I told Joe to fucking tell you.
yeah.
Clearly.
We
Don't watch this episode.
Exactly.
Oh,
We're not putting it up
God.
now.
No.
Yeah.
So between you eating
Can I
all the
tell you
rice
Can I
and
tell you
then
what
this,
I'm hoping about? I'm hoping that there's just some off chance that just for today he doesn't get home until 8:30. Just for today. That's
Just
what
for
I'm hoping
today.
for.
I am hoping that he comes home in the next 10 minutes.
I hope
I
he
don't-
comes stomping down those
I
stairs,
don't know.
doesn't even ask.
Right.
I don't know how would he stop down? Where's he gonna park?
We're going
I
to
don't
hear
know.
the car go through the dining room window.
He is going to be so. And you know what he did this morning? He got out. He literally has like a little flame blowtorch. So
Yeah.
he laid it on the front where he took not the snow shovel because it was all ice and took the regular shovel and made enough room for him to even get out.
Did
And
you
so-
did you buy salt ahead of this?
No salt, no
Because-
kitty litter, no
No
nothing.
sand.
It's only if only we had a lead up to this story.
No,
If only there was
none of it.
a
It
week
took
of
us by
news.
surprise. Honestly.
I
It came
did.
out of nowhere.
Absolutely none of it.
It was like
did.
Pearl Harbor.
No,
Except
And
if
even
Pearl Harbor
the
has
salt that I-
24-hour news channel telling you it's coming.
Then I
The
used
Japanese will be
conditioner.
attacking in 1 week.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, so what I did was I'm like, well, now the dogs have to get out. So what I did was I took 3 giant pots and I put water in them and I boiled the water.
Okay.
It's the first time Joe's boiled water in his life.
The first time I used the stove. No, that's not true. I then made it to the point where it was almost boiling and I was pouring water out and then drying it with towels so I
Okay.
could make a pathway so the dogs
Yeah.
just to get off the deck.
All right.
Okay. So I build this little pathway. I then have to do each individual stairs. After I pour the boiling water onto the stairs, I had to dry it real quick so it wouldn't create more ice. I then, as I went down the stairs, I was going. And by the way, I wasn't making these long.
Just like these little
I'm
nothings.
just enough for the dogs to get out. And I I pour boiling water, dry it up. I go all the way down to the 5th step, and then where the last steps are, I put towels down so the dogs get down. How long did it take me to do that?
20 minutes.
3.5 hours.
20 minutes.
20
It took
minutes.
me-
Okay, the boiling the water is going to take a while, but
It took
as far
me
as like to take it
3.5
outside,
hours
Jesus,
for me
Christ.
to do it. And I tell you what, man, and Mario, who it's not his responsibility, but I didn't get a lot of help from him. He had some ideas for me, but in terms of doing all of it,
I don't think this is the episode to suggest that Mario didn't.
no,
pull his
I
weight.
know.
Yeah.
Hey, but I don't.
Fucking
You did
slacking.
fine.
Yeah.
But this was all me going over the boiling water.
But you could have just
opening the
getting a
door.
slide and just putting the dogs on it. not
Open the door.
slide
Well,
down.
I mean, I know you're joking, but
No,
I
I'm
can't have
not.
I can't have Oscar going. He's too old to be.
shit on the deck,
Yeah.
man. Who
Well, he
cares?
did shit in the front on a fucking sheet of ice out front.
Yeah.
Hey,
'Cause I had to take
why
him out
don't you just stay in your par for the course? Have him shit in Mario's room, right in his bed. Just do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I couldn't leave it so the dogs couldn't get down, and
Wow.
then I would risk them going to the
Dog
bathroom.
shit's
without-
hot too. Did it like melt into the
No,
Oh, there
ice
you
any?
go. You should have just shit yourself.
No,
just go out there.
Look at the shit out of the
It's
lawn
right
real
out
quick.
there right now.
It's out there right now.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
really did anything with it, but I'll
Right.
go. I'll eventually go and get it.
Oh,
But yeah,
that's
but I
rough.
had to literally 3.5 hours from 7 o'clock to 10:30. Matter of fact, we watched 4 episodes of The Punisher while I was doing this,
Nice.
Oh,
all
shit,
the way
yeah.
through,
Mhm.
and I was
with
pouring it
with
on
Barenthal.
with Barenthal.
That's a
Hell
good
yeah.
one.
Dude, I forgot all about the second. That's what I'm watching. The second.
I never
season.
finished the second.
Season one's
I'll go
good.
back
Season
to
two
it.
is okay.
I'm starting to love season 2.
Season two,
The Mennonite. That's the bad guy.
That's
Yeah.
right. The Mennonite
the
was
bad
fucking
guy.
great. The
Yeah.
Mennonite was great.
Also, when he goes and fucks up those fucking Russian guys in the
Yes.
fucking that they think they're bad.
Right.
It gets a little feely at the end, but
Yeah.
I thought Punisher season 1 was great. So
Yeah, I love.
okay, so
season
there's shit outside. The dogs seem to be well. How have you been handling the snow, Rob?
I was in Spokane, Washington. We have a new bonus show that's up. It'll be up any minute now, probably already if you're not listening live. And I teased this on the bonus. We got into me and Keckner. We had a good week of shows and all that. But because of the storm, I was supposed to leave Sunday. And that got pushed back to Monday, which was, I kind of saw that coming. And it happened sooner in the week, Friday, so I could make plans and get the hotel extended. So it, for what could have happened, and I had no delays. Matter of fact, when I landed in Chicago, the flight attendant were taxing and I was like, all right, some of you have connections are going to be delayed. And she started listing them. And she mentioned DC twice. She mentioned Dallas and Reagan. So I was like, oh, I'm pretty lucky then
Yeah.
that we had no issues on the way back. But I was gifted an opportunity that completely did not. I did.
The way you teased
Yes.
it on Patreon, we'll give you a little
Mhm.
Patreon peek here, $5, patreon.com/the DLP agenda. You said with this day off,
Mhm.
you had such a sure thing, such a chip shot,
Yeah.
just such a nothing but net, no can miss, and couldn't have missed wide or left on this free day off.
Geographically challenged. Do you know where Idaho is on the map?
I have an
I do.
idea. Yeah.
Where do you think it is?
It's sort of near Ohio.
Okay.
No, it's not near Ohio. It's
Okay.
all the way north. It's to the left of Montana.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
I have two states that I have yet to get to, Maine and Idaho.
Okay.
I was in Spokane, Washington. Do you know how far Spokane, Washington is to the Idaho state line?
I don't
30 minutes.
know.
It is at 10 miles away.
10 miles
Oh,
away.
shit.
It's a 15-minute drive.
Really?
Did you do it?
No, Joe, that's the point of the story.
Okay.
I didn't realize that
Oh,
until
you did.
Sunday night. I see an ad for Coeur d'Alene Hotel Resort Casino. Coeur d'Alene. I'm like, wait a minute, that's a famous golf course in Idaho that I've wanted to play. It's
It
like
could not have been
got a
farther from Ohio.
picturesque. No, I thought it was near Iowa because
I'm thinking
apparently because they sounded like that's how
I-State,
stupid I am.
Indiana
You
is
said
next to Ohio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were
Way
So,
fucking
here
off.
I am with
God
this
damn
gifted
it.
day off. I could have gotten an Uber, went to this casino, had a meal, gambled,
Yeah.
watched football in Idaho,
Yeah.
and checked Idaho off the
And
fucking
all you
list.
need is Maine, and you're
Fuck.
done.
and it was right there. And instead, I walked 2 blocks to Lord Stanley's bar and watched football, and then went to the hotel and stayed at that bar. It was right there. It's a paid trip
Oh,
basically to
yeah.
Idaho.
Did you
All I
have
have to do is
10 miles.
take an Uber.
Oh yeah, the Uber will get you there in no time.
Exactly. There's no snow there. There was no issues.
Damn.
It was
brother.
right there. And now to get to Idaho, I got to plan a whole fucking trip. I got
Yeah.
to spend $3,000.
Oh, that sucks.
Unless they go back to Spokane, but that won't be for a year and a half at
Now,
least.
in
if
my
ever.
head, I've been trying to keep track of some of the various people you might talk to on your adventures, a lot of which we'll bring up, on the Patreon.
Mhm.
And I was going, man, how'd Rob fuck this? And I was thinking maybe
You never would have guessed.
there maybe was someone that you could have passed the time with.
Oh, yeah.
That's what in the back
Yeah.
of my head, I was like, oh, there was someone
That's
that
what I was
said,
hoping for.
I would have come to
Well,
your show.
there
but
is-
I don't know.
There is someone that I also forgot about until later on.
Oh, yeah,
that it
there
was
was
someone that lives
somebody.
in that part of the country.
Gotcha.
But I guess I botched that too. So, but I'm just like, Maine is easy to get to. Idaho, it's far fucking
Yeah.
away, you know? And it's
the
like,
gem state.
and it's right there. And I could have knocked it out. And then I could have made plans for the fall in Maine and had a fucking 50th blowout for my birthday. I could have went to fucking Maine for the 50th.
Called
And now,
it.
if it's the 49th, it doesn't mean anything. The
Yeah.
50th means something.
Yeah.
So now,
Shit.
yeah.
Damn. And do you like collect anything from them? Like I know old women do the spoon bit, and like
I used to
my dad would collect maps.
get magnets when I lived with Tawanda, and they're all still on the magnet board. So,
Okay.
but she owns them. So
Speaking
I
of
guess-
which,
I
is
guess we
voting-
could fight for them.
Is voting closed on that poll for the next Rob
I don't
Pod?
think
We
our-
teased it
I
some.
don't think our polls ever closed.
Do they ever
Justin.
close? We
No.
teased it for the next Rob Pod. You
Yeah.
put that poll up. New Rob
I
Pod
need a
coming
new
out,
Rob Pod.
and you let the audience decide who it was, and it came down to Career and Tawanda.
Yeah, it came down to, I said my career 19%, Tawanda 24%, 2006 26 goes 17, girlfriend goes 14, Hodgepodge 21. I don't know what other is.
Wait, did Tawanda pull
5.
back ahead?
Tawanda is at 24%. She is in the
Oh,
lead.
shit.
Hodgepodge is now second, which I'll probably end up doing a Hodgepodge, but I'll talk about all those things. Anyone on the
The
chat
people who
has a,
voted in the poll and they
Yeah.
in their subject one, and then you change it, they're not going to like
well,
that.
if I'm
Damn it! pulled
if I'm
back.
drunk and high, I can't. I go where it takes me, Joe.
I'm fine with Hodgepodge.
You know,
by the way.
I
I
just
like
yeah.
Hodgepodge. I like rigmarole.
Yeah, rigmarole. So I won't talk about Idaho, but now it's twice because somebody said, "Wait, you've been to whatever right below Maine is, New Hampshire, whatever it is." And
Yeah.
you didn't go to Maine. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. You're right. I was right there. Okay, I screwed
That's
that too.
weird.
Yeah.
I've been to Maine.
Look, we get it. You're successful.
We get
Where-
it. You're a
I've only been to like
traveling man.
4 states.
Where were you? What did you do to Maine with a kid?
I think I told this story
Yeah.
before, but and I'll tell it again. It's worth it.
It's never
I
stopped
went
me.
I went to Maine in a camper with my grandmother and grandfather, Robbie and I.
Sounds like a
Okay.
fuss fest.
Sorry,
Hot. Yeah.
sorry,
Mm.
some guy and I.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Can't mention
some person and I.
Yeah.
We go up to Maine and we're there. It's an 8-day trip.
Mhm.
We have a lobster every day.
Yes, I remember that.
Every day.
Every
It's
day.
good.
Mudge's mother goes to Maine
Expensive.
once a
right?
year.
Yeah.
For say some family
Yeah.
member lives up there. Oh shit! Remember the one trip I told you about
Oh,
where
yeah.
the one person
I do.
didn't make it?
Yes, I remember that.
Whole thing. But yeah, they go up there all the time, and like you apparently can just get like fucking 20 pounds of lobster for $10.
But may
It's
I
nothing.
say the hook in that story is where did we get our lobsters?
You got a lobster roll at some gas station. or
Red
something.
Lobster.
Red Lobster.
You went to Maine and went to
We
Red
went to
Lobster.
every time we went to
I
Red
bet it was
Lobster.
good as shit though.
It was lobster.
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's Red
That's
Lobster. but
worse
still
than
Maine.
our buddy Tim going to Vegas and going to the Outback there.
it is, but I'm a child at
Yeah.
this point.
Mike Anderson went to
True.
London to help produce the Ravens game over there, and the first place he ate, Five Guys.
Hell
The
yeah.
very first place. You know what the second place he ate was? Five Guys.
Five
back
Guys is
to
good.
back.
Did you get the
10
same
guys.
thing every time at Red Lobster?
Every lobster.
But like you have it in different. Did you get like a lobster roll? Did you get it like
I got a steamed lobster dipped in
Steamed?
butter.
There
you
for
go.
8 straight By the way, the last lobster I ate, it's a chore.
Hell yeah.
The last
how many cheddar
Get that thing
biscuits
in
you
ya?
put down?
Mhm.
Ugh,
By the way,
good.
this is before they had them.
What the fuck?
This is how long ago it was. I mean, this is in the
Whoa.
70s. The story
You
I'm
knew
telling.
before
How old are you?
the sailors of the
I'm
Red
like-
Lobster Navy discovered
Yeah,
Cheddar
9
Bay.
years old. Yes. I
I
mean,
meant not now. How old are you? I'm 110 years old. You went to a pre-Red Lobster, pre-cheddar biscuit.
that's right.
Dude.
Well, let me just say this. I might be wrong about that,
Yeah.
but I don't remember.
No, your Gramps would have ordered some cheddar biscuits.
No,
Are you
Gramps
guys,
wasn't
are
there.
you guys familiar with comedian Kyle Kinane?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Dude, he has a fucking
About eating
story
the donuts or
about-
something
about
on the plane or something.
Cheddar Bay biscuits. Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
the about the guy eating pancakes 10 and 2.
Pancakes, that's right.
But he said that he loves fucking Cheddar Bay biscuits so much that he joined a Cheddar Bay biscuit Facebook fan page. And he was interactive on that shit. They were
Yeah.
talking about new recipes. They're going to release them in the stores and whatever. And he goes, one morning, He wakes up and he turns on the news and he sees that Michael Jackson has died. And he opens up his laptop, and the last page that he was on was the Facebook Cheddar Bay fan page. He refreshes the page, and he just sees like in real time, like all these people are just remembering the King of Pop, like on this page, like, God, I can't believe it. You know, Michael Jackson's gone. Damn, Man in the Mirror was my jam. Oh, I still remember Moonwalker. That was incredible. Like all these people are like commenting. And then this one guy that just hadn't heard yet just chimes in, man, how fucking awesome are Cheddar Bay biscuits? And someone's like, don't be mad. He doesn't know. Don't be mad. He doesn't know.
I think he did know. Let's get back to why we're here.
Anyways, why are we here? Fucking Cheddar Bay biscuits are amazing.
He ought to go to the Michael Jackson fan page and say, yo, get a Cheddar Bay biscuit. You'll feel better.
Yeah, that will cheer you up.
He said that there was a legitimate disagreement on the page that Cheddar Bay was a place. That you could go visit the salty shores of Cheddar Bay.
God, I wish it was.
Where the biscuit siren sang you to the salty shores.
When we make up wrestlers from now on, coming to you from Cheddar Bay, Montana.
Oh my God! Instead of Parts Unknown, they come to you. Any fat wrestler comes to you from Cheddar Bay. I love Parts Unknown.
This is going to be a very short aside, but I know that Justin's going to love this. I watched this clip of this guy, and I believe that I sent it to Eric. I believe his name was it the $1 Million Man?
Ted DiBiase.
Fuck
yeah, every man's got a price.
Thing.
Okay, with the kid with the basketball.
Yes,
it's the greatest fucking thing of all time.
Well, now we'll tell the audience.
So
it's
great.
a kid. It's clearly a real kid.
Clearly,
or he'd be the Daniel Day-Lewis of child actors.
Yes,
he is a kid.
Mm-hmm.
They ask him if he can dribble a basketball. Now, by the way, he barely can because he looks like he's about 6 years old.
He's tiny.
Mm-hmm.
He's dribbles the basketball 10 times. He says, if you can dribble this basketball 15 times, I'll give you $500.
Yes.
This is, by the way, in 1986, 85 or 86. So $500.
And he's a kid, so that might as well say 20 grand.
This is
in his head.
A used car.
Yeah.
Well, what happens is he dribbles it, and the 14th time or the 15th time, the guy kicks
fucking kicks it.
and then says, lose again or whatever. He says to the kid. But the thing is and I'm crying laughing.
Yeah.
But then the kid walks over to his family, and his family, like, it's two women. It must be a mom and an aunt, and they embrace this kid.
Fucking crying. Okay, let me give you one more.
He's one of my favorites.
Ted DiBiase.
Yes.
It was so great.
Look into his son, Ted DiBiase Jr., is going to be in federal prison for about 90 years for scamming the government.
Everyone has a price.
And his was about 90 mil, and he's going to go to jail. I'm making that number up, but it's a severe amount of money.
Sure.
He's about to go to jail forever. Remember that other wrestler I showed you the promo of? His name is MJF.
Yes.
About him getting a blowjob in a car,
Yeah.
and they get in an accident, and he switches places with the. He had this thing. Do you know about him and the cup of water with the boy? Happened about 3 years ago. Okay, clearly, as you just pointed out, a lot of these kids, some of them are plants. It's like, you know, the other wrestler's son. You're gonna go out there and be a part of the show tonight. This kid in the basketball thing, it was fucking true.
No, for sure. Right.
He was devastated. Well, this guy,
he grew up to be Michael Jordan.
He was. He grew up to be the fucking Rock. That this kid was next to the ring. MJF comes out. He's pissed off about something. The match isn't going the way he sees this little kid's staring up at him. His mom's standing next to him. She's got a cup of something. And the bit was that he was going to walk over and he's going to grab this cup full of water and he's just going to splash it in this kid's face. And it's like, oh my God, what a great heel move. And just make sure you hold the cup high enough so I can reach out enough to fish for it, make sure it's right there. So he goes out there and grabs his cup of water, splashes in this kid's face. Kid starts fucking screaming. Like, oh God, going crazy. And you look over, there's a second couple where there's a mom and a kid, and she's clearly theatrically holding a cup of water. He went to the wrong woman.
What was her drink?
Pure vodka. This woman had a cocktail from the bar at the venue, was not a part of the show, took it and fucking right in this kid's eyeballs. And he's
I love it,
screaming. And you see this other kid down there that was
so fuck you if you think wrestling's fake.
God damn it. Oh, it's more wrestling real than the NFL.
You know what else is real? Our wonderful sponsors.
God, they're the best.
Let's hear from them.
Hey, GRB Roofing. Do you do do you do walkways?
Oh no.
I need to know if you do walkways and stonework. Because I come home today and the storm was, if you're not from around here, what happened? We got about 6 to 10 inches of snow wherever you're from. But then we got sleet, and it was just this
Yeah.
crust of ice.
Gnarly.
It was brutal. And then the sun came up, a little bit melted, then it froze again. And it's doing this, melt, freeze, melt, freeze, melt, freeze. And it's just going to be frozen all week. There's a fucking layer of ice 1.5 inches thick. Well, I come home today after being stranded in Baltimore for 3 goddamn days. And the family's like, hey, we cleaned off a chunk of the driveway for you, and we're working on the walkway now, because I have a driveway, goes up these steps, winding path to the front door. What was the missus and the kids? How are they cleaning it off? Take a guess.
They were using metal gardening tools.
Okay, Rob, what would you say?
A vacuum cleaner.
A vacuum cleaner. Both of those I would take versus what they were doing.
Oh, no.
All 3 of them had hammers. And
fucking serious.
they were taking fucking hammers and are fucking pounding the goddamn.
Do not get the ice off your car. Off your
Don't
windshield.
leave the car alone. Leave the car alone.
Oh,
I go, how long have you been doing this? I pulled in at about 12:30. So we've been out here, as I'm very proud. We've been out here since 9. Like, oh fuck,
how much of the driveway was clear?
quite a bit.
Was it all just rubble?
I can't see yet, but I go to help shovel, and I'm shoveling some, and
Gravel.
there's some fucking color. There's some color in that thing,
God.
and I'm looking at the walkway, and I'm like scraping with the. I flip the snow shovel
And-
upside down. I'm scraping
You
it.
have to childproof your house for everybody.
Good Lord.
The
It's-
hammer has to be
And you
hidden.
can't-
Fucking
and
insanity.
you can't really but you just have to replace the driveway if things go awry, right?
Is that expensive?
I don't-
Very. What's going
How
to
much
happen?
does it cost to use the hammer as a weapon on your family?
Was it worth
There's
it?
a Benoit documentary coming out in November that I'm counting down the days till. But what's going to happen is that water is going to get in those cracks and dents.
Benoit
It's
done
gonna-
that.
It's going to freeze, show title, and it's going to fucking expand. They're making little potholes in my walkway that are then going to fill.
How
with
many
more-
kids are doing and adults
All
are
of them.
doing this?
All
the
of them.
entire neighborhood.
It was a fucking
Hundreds.
family.
You guys have 4 hammers.
They have
Evan
fucking-
did not have a hammer.
It's like in weapons. They all run out of the house. These kids,
They're all-
with fucking hammers.
They're all doing the fucking Naruto run, and then they grab a hammer and just start wailing on my
They
goddamn
can't
walkway.
stop.
By the
This-
way, did you say, were you just like, I guess this is. Did you
I just
say,
went
please,
inside.
Please.
I was like, you guys did enough. It's clear enough. I'm going to put down salt. I've got some salt. I'll just leave it. I
Now-
don't give a fuck. And then 40 minutes, I came over here.
When you eventually it thaws and you see that your driveway is screwed up,
You know what's going to be great? I'm not going to have to say anything because they're going to notice it.
Yeah,
They
it's going to be
are.
They're
pretty
clearly
clear.
because what
They're
they
going to trip
did,
on it and fall.
they're going to see it as big chunks of driveway
Mhm.
come out. That I have a walkway that's about 4.5 feet wide. It's a little
Yeah, Hammer
windy.
Time is a good episode.
Hammer Time, great title.
Thank you.
But
Dave
they
Dennis.
only
Happy birthday, Dave
cleared.
Dennis.
Happy birthday, Dave. They only cleared about 20 inches. So you're gonna see the fucking hammer marks exactly in the pattern that they did, except for the bottom of the driveway. You'll see nothing but fucking Triple H's handiwork. You're gonna see a lot of sledgehammer marks.
Is it concrete your driveway or is it
The driveway is stamped
okay?
asphalt.
Okay.
So it's that like hot asphalt,
Yeah.
and they stamp a brick pattern into it, meant
Okay.
to look like
I
bricks,
know
but
what
it's
you're saying.
not. But when I had my retaining wall redone, they redid the retaining wall. They ripped up my old walkway and they replaced it with all this ornate slate that I had with
and that's now
with
been
lights.
that's
It's all
now been
been
hammered.
hammered for hours,
Can we start like
and I don't know what it's going to look like until it thaws. I have no
Oh, my
idea.
God.
like on a construction site where it says days without an accident? Can we just start that with your life in general?
Yeah.
Just paint the number 0.
Okay.
Don't have a placard. Just draw it in permanent marker. Draw in permanent Sharpie the number 0. And I'm not saying anything. I'm just gonna wait until at some point next week when this stuff starts to maybe dissipate.
But by the way, it's supposed to snow again.
we're supposed to get another fucking storm on Sunday.
Did you guys? And I know this, we won't spend a lot of time on this. How much? Do you know how much we're supposed to get?
I don't know. They said
Okay.
the early models they don't know. They're not sure if we're even gonna get something, but if it's gonna be
I'll
anything.
in Lexington, Kentucky, where it's also supposed to be 10 degrees.
Yeah,
out.
so not great. I have a conspiracy that they're out to get me.
Yeah. So I had the. By the way, Mario and I this is when he wasn't mad at me, but we went grocery shopping, and then we bought a bunch of groceries because we thought we were going to be trapped in the house for God knows how long.
Of course.
And the midshipman, my midshipman is Jackson. The other 3 midshipmen that were over, I love these guys, by the way. I love when they're over. But they eat.
Yeah,
they eat hearty.
Yeah, and there's nobody's going out.
No, it's
so they eat all the food that we brought,
and they don't stop eating.
They eat the whole time.
They snack, then they have a meal, then they snack.
I will say this. So Jackson's girlfriend, her name's Farah. She's the volleyball player. She's all
greatest volleyball player in the Naval Academy.
She has the most kills in a game in the history of the Naval Academy. Anyway, she never laughs at anything I said.
Not once.
Hey, she has the most kills. You have 0 kills.
Yeah, I've never killed one time.
Yes.
She's never
a
laughed
lot of
at
show
me.
titles tonight.
She's never laughed at me.
Yeah.
And then finally, during this snow-in, she laughed for the first time. I said something and she laughed.
Do you recall what you said? What got her?
A mercy thing?
I don't, but I did say that's the first time you've ever laughed at me. She goes, "That's not true. I laugh all the time." Then every time I said something, she laughed. It didn't work.
At that point, you're getting fucked.
No, I already know what it's really like. It's complete disinterest.
What's the age gap? It's at least 30
she's
years.
20.
She's 20.
Yeah,
that's bad.
Jackson,
it's not the best audience.
No, but I mean, I'm not.
For us,
a couple I've killed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone else is laughing.
Sure, well, they're boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you cracked Jackson up.
Yeah, no, I've been able to. Well, yeah, there's a couple funny things that happened with them this weekend. The first thing is that Torin, who is going to be the center or guard, probably the center for the Naval Academy next year, starting center. Jackson will either be the starting quarterback or starting running back. That's what'll happen next year. And so Torin is. We were talking about basketball, and I was talking about Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game.
Okay,
and he said, "I don't believe that ever happened."
Okay.
I said, "What?" He goes, "There's no video footage of it." Well, of course, it was in 1960 or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I understand it. It was in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
But there was there were newspaper reports.
Right. That's what I said.
There were press.
There
were people there.
I go, the Times covered.
And there was an opposing team who wouldn't want that out there.
That's on their record.
Teams were the New York Knicks, which that's the biggest city in the United States.
Yes.
And the other team was the Philadelphia Warriors.
Yes.
Now I don't know where Philadelphia is, but it's top 10, I think.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Right.
Pretty big city.
He thinks that everybody got together to pretend that.
And for what reason?
Yes, he thinks
it's the fucking Globetrotters.
Yes. He thinks the moon landing is more believable than the. Okay,
never happened.
So
I think that's the best conspiracy theory I've ever heard.
That's a pretty funny conspiracy theory.
because
these two teams got together.
It's victimless. No one's like. I mean, he has this record, but it's just a record. It doesn't mean
And
anything.
also, I don't think that he was so beloved by everybody, including the other team, that they would lie.
Did you ask him how many points he thought he scored? Did he not even have a good game?
No, what I did
like
say
points and 3
is I go,
turnovers?
well, Kobe Bryant scored 81 points in a game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is in 1960, and he was
It's
7
possible.
inches taller than every other
And
one.
he also averaged 50 points a game.
That's what I said. I go,
So-
he averaged 3. He goes, what do you think he said when I said that to him?
He didn't believe that either.
He goes, well, what? He scored 50 more points this game?
How many times do you see a guy average 22 that goes for 45?
Yeah, right.
Happens every year.
Yes, it happens all the time. Okay.
Like there's certain things in sports off the field, like the Wade Boggs beer flight.
Oh, yeah.
Like the 73 beers on a flight, or you have like 107 that day that you go. I bet he drank a lot of beers that day. I bet those numbers were inflated for the story. As a man that does that, I have a feeling that guy put back a fucking ton of beer.
Yeah.
Of course.
Every time you saw him, he's ripping the foil top off of it and slamming another one. Then he eats a whole chicken and then fucking crushes it out in the baseball diamond. I mean, that I believe you that, okay, they were fudge.
Yeah,
but there's no reason to fudge that number.
Well, that in your scenario,
you're gonna
there's not a bunch of beat reporters there and a official
37,
scorekeeper who's
number
keeping
38.
track and people watching.
The other thing is that I've never heard this theory in my life.
Right.
It's exclusively him. It's not like there's a big. It's not like the moon landing where Joe Rogan is on.
Let's come up with our own in that
that
realm.
it couldn't have happened.
No, I want to come up with a similar ridiculous
Okay, a
thing.
similar. Okay, about someone that
Nothing
we know or
that's
somebody
serious.
famous.
Something famous.
Hey,
That's not
someone
that
famous.
serious.
Okay.
Teddy Roosevelt was never president.
Okay.
He was
Oh my
never
God,
president.
yeah.
All
They
right.
pretended he was.
Okay.
There's no
All
video
right.
footage of it.
Columbus was not the captain of that ship.
No, it was another guy.
Just a guy.
John.
He got off first, and then he said, "It was John Bickerstaff." It should be John Bickerstaff Day, not Columbus Day. Oh, Max says FDR could walk. And so did Steve Miller, right back to back. Jesus.
Mariah Carey is a character Oprah does. Never seen them together.
Never.
Find footage of it.
But I
Find
saw her.
You get a Christmas. You get a
I once
Christmas.
saw her in Stedman coming out of a hotel with
Yeah. Thought they were creepy. You never see them in the same place.
All right.
You never see them in the same place.
Feel free to send your own.
We
in
should,
if you like.
know what we should do? We should come up with conspiracy theories for our group.
Yeah.
We should. That there's something.
Okay.
What
Oh.
about Sean? What about Eric?
Oh,
what
I
about
got
Tommy?
you. Yeah,
you
yeah,
and
yeah.
me? Something.
Yes.
Maybe an upcoming episode. Forward us your best DLP
Yes.
conspiracy theories.
Chris Carlheim used to be a woman.
Yeah, Chris Carlheim is actually Sean standing on Eric.
I love that. Ariel and Brittany dated in high school.
The same
Oh
person.
God, I
Oh,
wish.
that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Each other.
Yeah.
The other thing, and this is gonna so
Tommy
there's-
is a Mormon.
Katie is Mudge.
there's-
Jesus, Mac. I got one. Joe Robinson is untalented.
Hey, Mac,
Jesus,
Jesus,
God,
man,
he,
Welcome
just,
relax.
back.
he got here
God
10
damn.
minutes ago. He just come in with
Jeez.
How about we
banger.
forward this to Sauna Talk and hand it off to
We
hand Eric the
Yeah.
baton?
And he has
Hey,
to come up with
He's
the
got to come up with a
conspiracies.
bunch of them.
Speaking of Mac Berkson, Scott Berkson, we're all over the place now, but I just reminded
Mac
of this.
Bergson's brother.
Yes.
Mac Bergson,
So,
super fan of
we're
the Robin
familiar-
Joe Show, then the DLP agenda.
with Randolph Rice is doing the U.S. bobsled team.
Randolph is
Yes.
Asian.
But he
Hint
doesn't
rice?
like rice.
It's
Yes.
hidden in the name.
Scott sends me a text. Did you know that Mac and I rode on a bobsled at Whistling Sliding Center? We had 77 miles per hour and 3 Gs.
Damn.
Holy shit! Really?
And I'm like, this is the fucking coolest thing I've ever
Oh,
seen.
they have a video of it.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
I don't know. How long ago was this, Mac? I'll post it on our Patreon if I'm allowed to do
Let's
that.
figure
You
it.
see this?
Yeah. I mean, they're flying.
God damn, he's moving.
Yeah.
By the way, they're
That looks
flying,
fun as
but
shit.
every time I see a bobsled, it looks faster than
Yeah,
that.
I don't know why
which-
the video's not.
Which
playing,
is
but
funny
whatever.
because
Yes.
that reminds me
Yeah.
of the time that we were
Mhm.
all in the demolition derby.
Oh,
Would you do
God.
that?
and I
Yeah. here
fucked
it is.
Amelia
Yes.
up in that,
Yes.
in
Yeah,
that van.
And I remember
There's the
thinking,
Terrible.
I remember thinking, oh my God, we're killing
I
each other.
won a demolition derby,
That's right.
and I was so proud of that.
Dude.
And then we saw the video, and I was like,
it looked like
I
we were
can't show
going
anybody.
30
can't
miles
show-
an hour.
Are there 2 demolition derby winners sitting at this table?
"Get the fuck
Fuck
out
yeah,
of here!
You and me.
Hey,
Hell
step
loser.
up!
Get some.
You're out!"
You're done. I even
Hey.
dressed up like one of the road warriors.
You
for
know
that.
what we need? A championship.
Oh,
A winner.
man. Let's just go fucking smash our cars into each other.
Mario's already doing that.
Mario's doing it right now. He's taking his fucking
hammering
bat.
them.
He's beating the shit out of him.
Yeah. So we have these ideas that we're gonna do, and we want to clean up the rules for them. First, you baked the pie last week, Joe, and we did the baking thing.
The
where we-
blackberry pie.
yeah. and we decided we're gonna bake a pie.
You can make any pie you want.
Yeah, and I think the rule should be,
Okay.
because last time we did chocolate chip cookies, no recipe, nothing, just figure it out. This time, I think, because it's a little more complicated, I think you can make sweet or savory.
Okay.
You can't get any help from a person.
Okay.
You can find a recipe. You can't have a person suggest a recipe.
Yeah, but
or
you
help you.
do the work.
You can find a recipe. You can go on YouTube, but you no help. And you can fuck around with the mix, but once you put that thing in the oven, that's your pie. There's no
one-shot
redoing.
pie. Okay.
You can bring it out and
One shot.
You can take it out and things needs to go in longer.
Yeah.
But once it's in the oven, that's your pie.
That's the only
Okay.
pie you get.
Right. Now,
Okay.
So you get one shot. You can follow a recipe and you can look at the YouTube tutorial. But once that thing's in the oven, that is
Okay.
your product.
Sweet or savory, as you said.
Yes.
Can we use do we got to make our own crust, or we could buy a crust?
I
Because
think
you bought a crust, right?
God, to make a crust,
I don't-
that'd be so
make a
hard.
crust is a
I don't.
fucking
We're not
nightmare.
going to be able to do that.
I can't do that. Okay,
We're not
good.
gonna
Okay,
do
so we buy
Yes,
a pie crust,
yes.
but whatever goes in there, cool.
Right.
Because I have an idea for
Mhm.
one that I had once. But should we wait for the reveal?
Is it the burger cookie thing you were
It's
talking
not.
about?
No,
Okay.
feel free. Mine's going to be a savory one.
Okay.
See, I
had-
was thinking savory too.
Yeah. You want
Well,
to say what
I've-
yours is going to be? You just want to wait and do?
Well, I don't
want
want to do the same thing.
Okay,
I was going to do chicken pot pie.
lovely.
Mhm.
You ever had spaghetti pie?
I'm intrigued.
Mm.
Fucking awesome.
Okay.
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a
Okay.
pie. It's about
Spaghetti and a pie crust.
It's about 1.5 inches high, and it's just a really well done spaghetti. And you let it sit for about a day or two, because you know second day pasta is always
Mhm.
better. And then you just lattice dough
Yeah.
on top of it, bake it one more time. It's fucking awesome.
It sounds easy. That's my
A
problem.
spaghetti pie.
Yeah. So essentially, you make spaghetti. You just put it in a pie crust.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then
And we're having just Mario as the judge, or are we trying to get more people?
Let's
I know
do Mario.
statistically. All
Yeah,
right.
Mario and one of the dogs. I'm thinking all of them. I'm thinking all of them.
So I will make my famous blackberry pie. However, I will render the blueberries and such that make
Yeah.
a filling out of it.
Yeah,
I'll
you
do that.
can't buy.
I got it.
I got you. Okay, so and like for my chicken, I can't buy pre-cooked chicken.
Oh, you can't.
I'd be okay if you bought pre-cooked.
Yeah,
No,
you
I've
can't like
gotta
get like a rotisserie chicken.
No,
and
no, no,
pull
no,
it
no, no,
apart.
no. Then I got to make the chicken.
I
Which
mean,
is
chicken's
easy
not
to-
that terribly
which is not
hard. Yeah,
hard to
just get a
do.
breast of chicken.
I can do that
season
easily.
it, cut
Yes,
it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But I think Now
I love
yeah,
chicken pot
right.
pie.
I'm
Fuck,
not.
I
I'm not
love it.
growing my own vegetables.
Yeah, harvesting my own
Right, right.
spices from the
Mhm.
backyard, including that
All right.
belladonna or nightshade that we found in your backyard. That was a fucking poison. Yeah. You
Let's
found ricin in your backyard.
because we have snow pending, and that might affect the ability to get out and
Yeah.
buy shit. So let's not do this next week. We'll do it February 10th in honor of
let me
it's
write
a
this down.
Valentine's Day.
Okay.
I
Does
love
that
it.
make sense?
That's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, Pie Day.
Okay, that's it.
I guess we could do March 14th. but
God, that would be fucking brilliant. Is that, hold on, is that land on March 14th?
it does not.
It doesn't.
So-
It's a Saturday.
All right,
Fuck.
never mind.
Okay. Yes, let's do the 10th. That's great.
Okay.
Very, very tasty.
Pie off.
Okay.
Now,
The pie guys.
I'm calling it now the Dream Girl Draft.
Okay, good. I've got mine up here. Explain your idea that you came
All
up
right.
with for those that met
And,
that missed
and
it.
we should consider adding more people if we want.
You had 1, 2,
Eight-
3,
I
4,
have-
5, 6, 7, 8.
8 categories. You are drafting. We can't draft the same person. So once that person is selected, they are off the table. A girl that you would date for a year.
Yes.
So it can't just be physical. I mean, it can be, but if you find her super annoying, that's you.
But you need to be
Yes.
around it for 1 year. And I took that
Exactly.
into account with
Mhm.
these picks because I thought that was an interesting
Right.
wrinkle. Because if you just pick a girl draft and they're hot and you spend a day and you make passionate love all night long and you're done,
It's just-
whatever.
There's a million hot girls.
Because that would be a completely different
Completely
list than
different.
this. Yeah.
So, and you don't have to draft them in this order. And some of these overlap, like actress, musician, under 25, over 50. Some of those could be the same people.
One category was very
Yes.
difficult for me.
International, athlete, a character. So you're dating her character, but I don't know, like you're not gonna die. Like you're not gonna date like the fucking what's your name in Sopranos, the fucking hot blonde, and then you could
Right.
get murdered.
Yeah.
So take
Oh, I
that shit
see.
out of it. I mean, does that make sense?
You're
Like,
not in that world. You're just getting that character.
Yes,
I
in your
gotcha.
world.
They are
Does that
in
make-
your world.
exactly.
Yes. They're
Right.
traveling with you. They're spending time here with
Right.
the dogs. They're down in my arcade.
And then someone who's dead, but you get her, I think, in your world, but how she looked in
Oh, yeah.
whatever you think her prime was.
I got
I
two.
got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and it'll be a snake draft. And again, you don't have to. You can take actress first. You can take athlete first. You can what it doesn't. We don't have to go to the same order, right?
Okay.
And then we'll have the chat obviously or the poll Patreon vote for the best. Should we put a brainstorm session on the Patreon for them to give their ideas, or should we not get any help?
No, I think it'll be fun to get help from them.
Yeah,
Okay.
some suggestions would
Yeah.
be good.
Do we
Yeah.
add a fourth, or do we add a chat member?
God, would you like to add somebody from the DLP universe?
Yeah, we could add somebody from the DLP.
I
universe.
also wouldn't mind if you put up the categories on the Patreon
Mhm.
page, and then people can just
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of copy and paste, and they can fill in their own. We could be like, hey, here's Ariel's 8, here's Max 8, here's whoever.
Well, we want to do
but
all
someone
dudes,
that's
I think, right?
official.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. So, maybe, hey, fuck.
We got Mario. My buddy Jay is the one as his idea was, but I don't know if logistically we can get him over there. That's an extra complication.
Okay, yeah. God, Larry be fun. for
Mario
this.
can't get here because there's no parking spot.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to take part in this thing.
No, we could have Mario be willing to do it. We can get somebody from DLP. We'll decide. We'll decide.
Okay,
what
we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Because obviously, the more people, we don't want it to take forever, but it's better if there's a chance someone takes your pick.
Yeah,
And the more people
Okay.
that are in it,
Yeah, you're right.
that's always interesting.
And that's probably better if somebody takes your pick.
right.
And I'll just give you right now my strategy. Okay,
I'm curious
I can
about
tell you my
this.
strategy.
Okay.
The first thing is that I'm going to go with the more difficult or narrow ones early, right? Because if you go an actress,
No,
you never
right,
you
right.
can't miss, right?
Do you look at over 50 as one of the more narrow ones?
Yeah,
Or-
probably. But I think,
character, no one's going to guess the same.
yeah, probably
None,
not.
none.
Although Justin and I guessed the exact same when we said that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
but I,
both said Jessica Rabbit. But so
Oh,
for
yeah.
me, I'm going to go with 50 might be difficult, but there's
Under 25 was hard for me because it
Under
was the
25
spend time
is-
with them thing.
Is hard to me as well.
Because I was going to pick, you'll know the character, maybe not the name, Sadie Sink.
Yes.
She's Max from Stranger Things, the redhead.
Oh yeah,
She's
okay.
in she's Taylor Swift in the video.
Is that her?
In the All Too Well, the 10-minute version.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
shit, really?
The,
I didn't
the
know
whole
that.
video. Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. I love her on Stranger
Hey,
Things.
Katie.
Super pretty, but then she looks like a massive pain in the ass. Like anybody under
Yeah.
25, I'm looking at going within 13 minutes. I'm gonna hand one of my family members a fucking hammer and pretend to dress as a walkway
It's
because
so
I'd have
weird.
nothing to talk to. you
Yeah,
about.
that's her. Mhm.
because I don't know if I even know anybody under 25. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm
like,
not even in that
can you-
world anymore.
Well, you just said, for example, Jackson's girlfriend never fucking laughs at you. Like I look at Jenna Ortega. She's under 25.
yeah.
She's
I
stunning.
Googled,
She for a year, she'd fucking hate me in 24 hours. I've had people every
Yeah.
year I go to the Renaissance Festival and scare off someone's fucking friend that never wants to hang out with me again. It's gonna be hard for them.
I got a lot of weird because there's some almost like, not that this is happening, but you feel a little creepy groomer vibe. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Millie Bobby Brown. I mean, when we started watching her, she's a child.
yeah,
Like,
she's
Yeah.
21.
She was
now.
11 and 11.
Yeah,
So-
she was 11 as 11.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She is
So-
pretty hot though.
But she's very hot.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is hot. Yeah, for me, and she's not going to get picked by me because for me, my first criteria obviously is I'm going to try to go with the more difficult categories
Mhm.
early on for fear that's narrow. And
I
it's
guess
either-
actress is the widest. Guy.
probably actress or what.
Yeah.
Musicians probably pretty easy too, I think, because most of them are hot.
Yeah.
But then I'm also, for me, I'm going to go with the sluttiest ones that I can
Oh
find.
yeah, like
Yeah.
a Greta
Like, yeah.
Thunberg. Yeah. Yeah.
How old is Greta Thunberg?
She's of age. I looked
She's
at
under
her.
25.
I already looked. She's
Has
of
fun hang.
age.
Have you
Yes.
seen the most recent picture
That
of her?
fucking
there's
bangs.
there's an old front coming in.
Hey, you know who Greta Thunberg
Jesus
looks like now?
That was
Christ.
a weather
She-
thing.
Uh-huh.
Climate change,
Yep.
old front because he's old. I thought that would do better.
And
but-
there
Greta-
she is.
Greta Thunberg looks like the owner of the Raiders.
yeah.
That's it.
Jesus Christ, she does look like
How about the
Holy
Bud Light trans woman who's
What's
how
that?
old
Mark
is she?
Davis. Mark Davis is
Yeah,
she looks like Mark
Yeah.
Davis, but if Mark Davis
Mark
was
Davis
like
over 50.
like a representative for Hamas. Like,
She's the reason that Geno Smith got signed.
oh my Christ, that's hysterical.
Thank
She's
you,
safe.
Steph.
By the way, joining us in chat tonight, Tom Nutty. Congratulations
What's
on
up,
a
Nutty?
massive show with one half of the Bad French, Chino Santino. I think that was at Maryland Live, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
hell yeah.
Like a massive, huge fucking show.
That's fucking
So our
awesome,
dude
bro.
Nutty is out there rubbing elbows and
damn,
hobnobbing.
networking like crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Big time. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure if you saw the news today. Stavi announced he's coming to Baltimore. He sounds like he's doing a special. He's got an announcement tomorrow.
Fuck
Pre-sale's going to go on. I've already texted him. He did not text back.
Nice. All right.
Big. How can I help? Can I do some time? It's definitely a no. But
You
I have
know
a feeling
who-
it'll probably be at the Lyric.
You know who always texts you back is Eric Woodworth, and he was a guest on the SheLP agenda this past week, and they did a little spelling bee sort of like role playing game where they give him scenarios and he has to spell the word for the right answer that he wants to do. Apparently, Ariel thinks that Eric Woodworth is mentally retarded because she literally asked him to spell the word slow. That's SLOW, and he got it. They got a little more difficult. Here's a little taste of the SheLP with our boy Eric Woodworth.
And every time I'm in this situation, I always go, quick, I need to spell something. This is classic. This is a classic me moment. I'm in peril. Quick, spell chrysanthemum.
That's a hard one. Spell the word libido.
Oh God, I can't. This is one I am guessing on this one for sure. There's part of me that wants to spell it. It can't be the way I think it is. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to go against my judgment. I'm going to go against my gut feeling because I feel like the end isn't an E sound. E, it's an I. It's a libido, like a veto, but veto has a fucking E. So libido.
Oh, no.
God, I so want to get past the first syllable of this right. All right. Libido. Is it L-I or L-E? God, this is a test of my fortitude.
That branch is breaking.
No shit.
Brands are broken.
no. All right, libido. LIBETO.
Oh, incorrect.
ITO.
No, so bad. Not
Okay.
close.
I want you to. I'm glad that both of my guesses were wrong. I'm glad I corrected it to something also incorrect.
You grab.
It's
wow.
LIBIDO.
Yeah.
B as in boy, D as in dog. No E in it. Insight.
Yeah, no T in it.
No
Dude,
T.
no T,
No-
no E. No
But-
E anywhere near it.
Yeah, when they started out, I'm like, he's not this. I mean, they're like, spell cat. And I was like, I immediately text like, wow, buddy.
Jesus
They,
Christ, man.
they think you're a fucking
Well,
idiot.
Ariel is a first grade teacher. By the way,
Yeah.
apparently, Ariel, because you said these are all words that you teach in your first grade class,
Fucking
you
taking
asked
people out
Eric
on that show.
to spell my last name, MAHER. So please tell me, hi, children. Today we're going to spell the last name of Rob Mayer. Who's that? You don't know him? You're in first grade. What the fuck's wrong?
What
with
the
you?
fuck?
Yeah.
You think you have any first grade fans?
Hey, they're under 25.
Yes, put him down. Susie Esterhaus. Who's that? She's in Ariel's
All right.
class.
Thank you, Ariel. Great job. Great episode, ladies. Check it out. All on the Patreon, out as well as a new one of our bonus episodes we just recorded, a new Tony and Chris show, all kinds of good shit. The poll questionnaire, Rob Pod coming. Patreon.com/the DLP agenda.
When you came up with the idea for the lady draft,
Mhm.
were you sober?
Well, that was I was hanging out with my buddy Jay, and he said he and his buddies and brothers did that years
You're getting
ago.
credit.
And then we started to talk.
I
about it.
I actually walked into
You
them
did.
when
You
it
did,
just
yeah.
happened.
Mhm.
My story I brought with me was Heated Rivalry, which, by
Yes.
the way, I've heard about
Yeah.
it 19 times since I talked about it.
Well,
last
our
week.
friend Julia said she started watching, and she's kind of digging it. actually.
yeah,
So,
yeah. And while that was going, that's when I found out about
Yeah.
the girl drunk.
I,
But yeah,
uh,
these guys were drunk because they wanted me to drive them home, and I said no, and I went home.
Yeah, it's fair.
I watched 2 episodes. It didn't
Two?
didn't
take.
didn't grab me. The show it kind of fucking sucks.
I think it has. I think it either grabs you right away or it doesn't grab.
The show sucks, and it's only good if you like to watch men fucking.
Which, hey, I mean, depending on the men. I mean, even the sex is like. I think you kind of oversold the graphicness of it. Like, nah, I've seen way worse than this.
No,
Just
of course
Justin
you've
puts his
seen
pants back
worse,
on.
but you
Yeah.
haven't seen worse in a mainstream show.
Yeah.
Not with 2 dudes.
No. 6 feet under.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
they go hard.
Fucking on
Yeah.
that show.
Dexter.
Oz,
But it's not
Dexter.
Yeah.
as right. But it wasn't
As
as
the world turns,
maybe Oz a little bit, but not as frequent.
No, there was
Justin
a lot of.
Scott and Spiegel shouldn't be on TV.
Yeah, JSS shouldn't be inside of each other. Yeah, late at night. Yeah, this show was
New
shit.
podcast.
Oh,
Yes.
dude, you know what I started watching too and fucking bailed on? I was in the hotel for 3 days. I'm going out of my mind.
Sure.
I watched every
Know the
episode of
feeling.
Free Burt. I watched every episode of WWE Unreal.
Mhm.
I watched a horrible documentary called The Mall, The Apartment in the Mall. It was like some art installation. These
Oh,
like,
I did see that.
yeah. it's
I just watched the Elizabeth Smart thing.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I've
I
seen
should have
that.
watched
That
that.
was pretty intense.
I finished the
Yeah.
Diddy thing. I start because I'm done with Landman. So I'm like,
Mhm.
you know what? Let me fucking turn on a couple episodes of Yellowstone.
Yeah.
I'll watch Yellowstone. That show fucking
No.
sucks.
I don't like Yellowstone.
That
Yeah,
show
I think
is
I watched the first
fucking
episode.
terrible.
Yeah, and
It's
look,
got the writing of a 7th grade theater production.
yeah. Tyler Sheridan is a guy who
Shit.
he
Taylor,
is
I think.
very him too. Very hit or miss, right?
Yeah.
Like I
Mhm.
love Lioness. I think both seasons are great.
Yes.
One season of Landman is great. Sicario is great.
Oh, Sicario's fucking awesome.
I heard this
Sicario-
Kingstown show's good, but I never seen it.
Oh, I haven't seen.
Does
it
he
either.
do? Does he do the one with Stallone?
Yes.
Tulsa King.
Oh, he
That-
does. Hey, that's garbage.
That
Okay.
show's fucking corny.
Yeah,
Hey, I-
right.
It's just every big fucking Tuesday drunk housewife I know is just like, oh, I'm Beth. Oh, I'm
Yes,
Beth.
I've
Beth
heard
is. I'm
that,
like, all right,
yeah.
I gotta fucking see this Beth
Yeah.
character. Jesus Christ, do I want to throw a
Yeah.
brick? No
That's
one
their-
talks
Their
like
idol,
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're fucking horrible.
Here's something crazy. You know the guy that's the badass in there, not the
Rip.
yeah, that guy.
Every dude with a 9-line t-shirt on wants to suck his dick.
Yeah, that guy's the same guy from Good Will Hunting. That's good guy.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
4 guys. That's the one guy, not Casey
I mean,
Affleck,
literally
Ben
the same
Affleck.
guy, not the
Is
same
he a-
character.
His
the
name's
actual same-
Cole Hauser.
That's him. Yep,
That's the actor.
I know
Hauser,
Cole
yeah.
Hauser.
Great actor, but
Good name.
Jesus.
Doogie's
Cole
brother.
Hauser.
That so fucking stinks. The
Yeah.
reason I asked about the draft
Yeah.
is it's a really, really good idea. And Lord knows when
One
we've
idea,
gotten a little
man.
twisted up every now and then, we
Yeah.
have some good ideas, maybe a little drunk, maybe a little buzzed. And the next day you review them and go, what the fuck was this?
I had, and I've done this before where I've timed the weed gummy and the alcohol. And this time I made a conscious effort to remember how I did it, the order. I have the show, and there's there's two couples that were at the show. The one couple I'd met before. I forgot when, but I quickly was reminded because one thing that happened at that show. Dave is from a very small town, Tipton, Missouri. And multiple times over the years, there have been people at the show that were from Tipton. And I kid you not, the ability for him and these people to reminisce in real time, because it's a small town with 1,000 people, one stoplight, about like, I'm from Tipton. Oh, yeah, what's your name? I'm the Jan McCloskey. Oh, your mother, Deborah, right? Yeah, your grandmother on the corner store. Oh, your dad did this. Yes. Oh, did you go to school with this person? Yes, that's my aunt. You would think it's scripted, right?
Yeah.
And it's happened like 18 times, so I know it's not. This guy, and he was here at the show the other night, was in Phoenix years ago. Because, yeah, my dad worked with your dad, and my dad lost his eye during that accident, and he has a glass eye. He's dead now. He pulls out the glass eye.
Oh,
yeah, right? Yeah. So
He
like,
had the glass eye on
exactly.
him.
That's so fucking cool, right?
that's awesome.
So Saturday night,
It's a weird thing to carry.
this guy's at the show again because now they live near here.
I had this glass eye in my ass
yes.
for 7 years.
This uncomfortable chuck of glass.
There was no way.
So I did the shows. These couple and another couple that they're friends with that are new to the group or to me and Dave. They were all in the same hotel. I didn't realize that until I get to the hotel bar and I see them. And I had 2 drinks. Then as I walked in, I took a weed gummy, half of one. And I was there was this one guy, particularly the other husband of this couple, this guy Mario, who has had some sort of throat cancer. He has that really raspy voice, but he was laughing at everything. He was laughing at little asides. I didn't know that I was going to meet this guy later. I just, someone in the crowd, when you say something, a little aside that you think is clever and he gets it, you're like, oh, I love this one.
Yeah.
So I see them and then we just start hanging and then I'm fucking destroying. Right?
Hell yeah.
And there was a guy the night before. This wasn't a weekend where I met women, but I met like cool stories.
You met men?
I met men. I met this guy that he's there. There's these 3 black guys. They're probably in their 40s. Or late 30s. They're black. Who knows? But they're there for their kids that are in track and field. There was a big track meet. So I'm talking to this one guy about that. We're talking comedy. Then there's these 2 guys that are loggers. They're showing me videos of chopping down trees and shit. I'm like, shit is cool.
Men.
Right?
Hell
This
yeah.
is fucking cool,
What a
right?
cool job.
I'm learning about this shit, right? And so then I hang out with these people and I am fucking destroying. And a couple things, I got to write this down.
And they're saying about you, this guy's a stand-up comedian.
oh, yeah.
He's a traveling comedian.
They couldn't get enough, right? So this is the group that saw me at the show. And I say, the guy talks about Kim Kardashian is going to be a lawyer. He's like, would you want her to be your lawyer? I'm like, yes, give me a jury of all black men. Boom!
Hey!
Here's a video of me murdering, not guilty. So
That's a
it's-
lot like that joke
right.
that you made about the Sade song.
Yes,
Somebody has to actually mention that.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I thought I think I was doing my stupid game. Would you prefer the sunrise or the sunset? What moves you more? And I said this line that I thought enough to write it down.
Yeah.
So I thought it was profound. I said, because I guess I'm talking about the sun, fucking the sunset is this and then the sunrise.
Yeah.
Or the opposite. The sun gives up. The dark just fucks you. The time I thought that was Jesus.
Did they
'Cause-
laugh at it?
Because
It sounds like a fucking Cure lyric.
yes. And I was like,
Sounds
wow.
You're like,
I'm
yes,
like,
that's Morrissey.
I
That's
gotta
the
write
fucking
this down.
Smiths.
I don't even know the point I was trying to make.
What
I
the
can't.
shit?
Do you want to like deconstruct this? Okay.
What the fuck does that
So,
mean?
I was thinking like
It's not
the
funny. It's
sun-
profound.
it just sort of like it fades the sunset. It's sort of pretty. It's just
Okay.
it's just giving up slowly, and then the dark just comes in and just like it just fucks you. I still can't make it make sense. But I thought at the time that I was spitting some shit.
Yeah, you were spitting
I
fucking
was
Yeah.
on
fire.
fire.
Wow, you were high, man. That sounds like
Exactly.
something you say on mushrooms.
Ah, but it was a good
No, I
time.
got you.
Yeah.
The
I don't know. I don't even know if I have
the
it.
Sun,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
the sun, right? It's illuminating the earth.
Right.
And then eventually it needs to take a rest. It's
Right.
done. And then the fucking dark comes
But it
in.
just comes in dark. It doesn't it feels like
Yeah.
the sun is out, but the dark is just
Yeah,
dark.
it's just there.
Right?
It's there.
It's just
Yes.
boom, it's
And-
happening.
Right.
And everything, although I will say this, the worst shit happens in your life usually when it's dark.
In the
right?
dark.
Yeah, right.
But
The best
also
moments of your
best
life
stuff-
don't happen in the dark.
Oh, I don't know.
Some of the best.
Some of them
Okay,
do.
some of the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, if we're sharing,
Yeah.
I wrote this stoned as fuck. Excuse me, white wined up
Mhm.
at the cabin.
Okay.
I had this thought because I was gonna go jack off. I was like, I'm gonna leave. I want to go beat off.
Sure.
So I went downstairs.
I can
and-
see hanging out with those guys
You
would
know what?
inspire you.
What a good time. I'm gonna go jack off. And I was just like, I gotta kind of do this kind of on the sly because I don't want anybody, finding out.
Sure.
And I had this thought.
Until you talk about it on the show the
Yep.
next day.
One of my greatest
knew.
fears would be imagine masturbating as a blind person, and right when you come, you hear a round of applause. Because I was jacking off in the dark. And I was like, this has got to be what it's like for a fucking blind guy to jack off. But imagine you're in there
Hold
and
on,
you're
real
like,
quick.
No, you're not looking at anything? You're
You
just
were looking
memory?
at anything?
yeah, I had my phone.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
but in the darkness and all
Right.
that. But I couldn't see,
Right.
clearly past
Sure.
my hand.
Gotcha.
But imagine
No
just
volume?
just jack just
Okay.
some pictures. And
Just not video.
had some stuff saved.
Just some text.
Had some stuff in the archives.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Got some things hidden.
Some classic.
Oh yeah, I got some
I think
deep
that's
cuts.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
imagine that. And I woke up the next day and I read it to a couple of them. They're like, I don't know. Sounds like a
Well, I would
someone,
think-
someone's like that sounds like a Kreischer joke. I was like, oh fuck, you
But
gotta
when
look
you're
that up.
blind, your hearing is more in tune.
Yeah.
But as you get older, I
Yeah.
mean, your vision is still the same,
Yeah.
non-existent, but your hearing gets worse. So
Yeah.
a whole blind guy jerking off, that,
Oh, yeah,
that
he's
could happen.
Like Helen Keller.
Someone just walk in the room. Housekeeping doesn't fucking
Yeah.
Put
know.
that away,
Yes.
Ron. Oh
This,
no.
hey, if you're a 75-year-old blind guy that jerks off, text us it. Let us know.
I
Let
always
us know your
thought
thoughts.
about
Yeah.
this. If you're blind,
Call Gramps.
it's like if you're blind and I'm blind and I got a girl.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, is my girl good looking? Now, would you tell me the truth?
I mean, no.
You wouldn't,
No.
right?
I do the Ray Charles bit. If the wrist feels nice, she's
Yeah.
pretty.
But if somehow I'm blind, by the way, I'm lucky to have anybody that's willing to touch my penis. If I'm
Yeah, yeah.
blind. And I say, hey, is my girlfriend good looking? You're not really. Then I'm like, fucking dump her ass.
Get out of
I,
It doesn't-
I
it
met a
doesn't-
couple. I told a story before at the DC Improv. I did a show. And they came out with a show, and he was blind, and he was good looking.
Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah.
right.
and
I
she was
did-
good looking too.
Yeah.
And I was like, it makes sense. It fucking makes sense.
Yeah.
You've got
Good
the
for you, bro.
The what are they
Yeah.
called? Tactile feeling.
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
might feel the contours of the face. And this is not a new point, but you always hear about like someone that's blind that can hear like miles away, and same thing like your olfactory
Daredevil.
senses. Yeah, like that.
Mhm.
But like the other senses make up for the one that has been taken from you.
Mhm.
Like, what if you're blind as a bat, but you got this deep, like wolf-like sense of smell?
Mm.
I wouldn't want that.
And she's
You're
having
like,
she's
"Ah,
having a day.
You need.
Like, ooh,
I'd
you
rather
gotta-
have bad smell than too much.
do you mind
gotta-
freshening up?
You got to splash some water on that because I can hear you from across the room, but I'm getting grouper like
Yeah.
here.
What would be the equivalent of like, let's say a guy has beat his girlfriend and they
Yo,
go out
puss
and
this
she has a
guy.
black eye and everyone's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
If the seeing knows that the blind person has they've mustard on their cheek.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
they don't
let it
tell
go.
They
anybody.
don't say shit.
They just go. Everybody's what a horrible boyfriend or
They're
girlfriend you are.
wearing two different shoes.
Exactly.
That's the best person to draw a dick on the face of at a
Yes.
party.
Oh,
They just wake up,
So
face
good.
covered in cocks.
Let it go.
yeah.
Hey, as we wrap up here, I think I might have something for next week. All right, we're gonna start it. We're gonna end it like we started it. I got a photo
But we're gonna pay this off at some point.
at some point next week. Now this is. I got a group text. This is from the family chat.
Okay.
That is my front door. I
Okay.
know that because that's a wreath I need to take down.
Mm-hmm.
That's my little upstairs sitting room area. And that's a bunch of children.
Mhm.
Okay. Now what do you notice about that? It's a
They're
nighttime photo.
illuminated.
They are.
They're
They're in my front yard.
Yes.
And there's a fucking fire. There's a fucking fire in
There's
my
a fire.
front yard.
Yeah.
Isn't there grass there?
Yes,
That
there
they're just-
was. They lit a fucking fire.
Yeah.
in my front yard.
Yeah.
Eventually, when your lawn is ready to grow in the spring, there's going to be a big giant circle.
There's just going to be this huge char mark,
Mm.
which if I'm familiar with my yard, and I am because I bought it, that's not too far from my well spout.
No.
Oh my
No.
God, they lit a fire. On the
I mean, by the way, don't you have a backyard?
I have a fire pit in the backyard.
Oh, what belongs in there?
Fire and firewood, and I even covered it
Ah.
so you can take the cover off and put. They lit a fire.
We're not walking all the way back there.
Oh
Come
my
on.
God! Oh my God! They lit a fire in the front yard.
I am amazed, Justin, that you are not a alcoholic or a drug addict. The
Who's
things
saying
that you
he's not
deal
an
with.
alcoholic?
Well, I mean, he's doing a good job.
I've drank every night the past
Okay.
3 nights. I've gotten housed in
Oh,
my hotel.
I know that feeling.
Dude,
Yeah.
I okay. I know we got to jump. Every time I do any type of traveling, airline or stay in a hotel, I only think of Rob.
Yeah.
And I think of my own misguided, oh man, it's just going to take the right person seeing me. And one day I'll be out on the road and I'm in a hotel going, this is fucking
Yeah.
horrible.
Mm.
Or I'm on a flight going, who the fuck does this every week? And then I think of you and I go, I'm in Cross Keys. I'm 1 hour from where I live. I'm 5 minutes from where I work.
Same time zone.
And I'm still in there just like, I got to
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here. This pillow sucks. This TV sucks. This floor
Also, when you
sucks.
have that kind of time, you're so unproductive.
I
when you
don't
could be
do
productive.
Shit.
That's
I
the
wrote-
irony.
I wrote
You
5
watch
pages of a
TV,
script.
You watch
Yeah.
TV.
Mhm.
You jerk off. You eat food you shouldn't
You
eat.
take 3 naps.
Check.
It's expensive as fuck to eat.
Oh yeah.
I go down to the liquor store down there. It's this little Italian market. I'm bringing up
Oh.
those 12 packs of Surfsides. Bang, bang,
Oh.
bang, bang. I drank 12 Surfsides a day, going to bed drunk as fuck, taking Advil PM, waking up woozy. I was like, oh, I'm going to write 20 new pages of Life Counts Anywhere. Wrote 5. None of it's good. They lit a fire in my front fucking yard.
Hey Randolph, looking good. You're looking good too, my friend.
You're looking good, pal.
Sorry, we're leaving you right now.
I love you, Randolph. Send me
bobsled.
legal advice about what I can
Mhm.
do because someone's in my. There's a fire in
Yeah,
my
you
yard.
see your own family.
Yes, and we need under 25 women for our female draft.
Take care.
See ya.